chest. And I think we were talking about it earlier, but you know, just as A3C is approaching and everybody's coming out of town, and you know what I'm saying, trying to find the right venue and right show to perform at and meet at and network at and all that stuff. So I just came across something where, you know, somebody was trying to, you know, promote this, I say, artist that wasn't ready. And so, you know, they were saying that, you know, they'll pay, you know, a certain amount and all this other stuff or whatever, you know, and all this good stuff. But that's the thing, that's the problem. Money has become the root of all evil in hip hop to me. Because nowadays we don't care about really developing these artists and you know what I'm saying, like trying to push them to a point where they do stand out and they will last long in this game. We just so worried about, you know what I'm saying, making the quickest buck and the next check. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. We the gatekeepers,
but
bro.
I feel like that's with everything, though. Like, everybody is trying to get out here and jug and scam and finesse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was talking about that earlier. Like, everybody is trying to find a way to just make that quick dollar, make that quick dollar, make that quick dollar. Like, fuck, like, the fact that I'm trying to, like, put you on, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're not ready, even if I know your song is bullshit, guess what I do? You know what I'm saying?
What?
Hey, I got spins for $20. You know what I'm saying? All it takes $20 for you to get spin. Blah 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 blah.
But why though? Why?
Boom. Like,
but
and my whole, and that is my point. That is my point exactly. But why? But why? With me and my character and the way I go, yo, I just flat out tell you, if I'm not gonna fuck with your shit, I'm not gonna fuck with your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even take you sending me a track. You know what I'm saying? If you send me a track, I don't feel it. You may not hear from me, that may be your sign, you know what I'm saying? Or it may be a time to where I'm not ready to hear anything yet, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to sit up here and waste your time and try to jug you off a quick $20. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do that.
So you wouldn't,
would
you tell them that their music is whack? Why not?
If I was in that position, no. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't feel the need to get somebody $20 and be like, yo, like, thank you, and not say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, I'm doing it for the love of music. Like, if this shit's whack, work on it. You know what I'm saying? Or if I don't feel like paying attention to it, I'll just tell you, like, yo, I haven't tuned into it yet. I'm sorry. Just give me time. You feel me? Just give me time. But if I genuinely fuck with it, yo, I genuinely fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole thing is, if I really fuck with a song, I'm gonna play it. I'm not playing it to get anything off of it. I'm playing it because I love it. You know what I'm saying? So why? If it's even if it's anything different from independent artists, why would I even try to charge you for something I fuck with? Like, yo, I fuck with this record. If anything, why can't we come together and make some shit happen as opposed to, you know what I'm saying, trying to judge each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was to come up to like that artist for like a feature or something, he'd be like, oh yeah, I do 50 for features. Nigga, I'm a DJ. I'll fuck with your track. Like, let's make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you try to, you know what I'm saying? Like, judge and finesse. And it's the same thing with everybody. Like, from Instagram famous people on down, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, people are charging for the littlest shit, and it's like, yo, like, if anything, I just fuck with you because you dope. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know what I'm saying, I want something from you. Now, like, granted, everybody gotta eat. But at the same time, yo, if you see potential in somebody, if you see that you can go somewhere with somebody and at the same time break bread and eat together, then, yo, isn't that the greatest thing ever? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when people win the most. As far as my opinion, like, I just hate the jugging and finessing and the flexing out here, man. It's just too much of that shit. Like, it's too much. It's way too much. Like, yo, like, I can go on and on, but that's where I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, man. But we got a call online, but we about to get into a quick music break, and we're gonna put this call in. You know what I'm saying? Spanish Radio Show, your favorite homegirl, Chief, CM the DJ, the ones and twos. Call number 404-334-0380.
Yeah! Let me get to some real shit though, man. I gotta get to this single. 2 Chainz, wife and Lucci. I can tell you I'm in love with her. It's my birthday, but I still ain't in love with him. Ooh, Holly League Radio, baby. We'll be back.
You know, it's that season where you just only want one to cuddle with. You know what I mean?
Man, fuck all of that.
What? What?
Cause I ain't got none of that shit. I ain't got no cuddy buddy. I ain't got no cuddle partner. I ain't got no hoes. I ain't got no side chicks.
Are you gonna put this in your bio?
On
Instagram?
I should, man.
You should.
Listen, I ain't got no bitches. I have
So do you think it's a whatever, like, you know the word. I'm so high. Anyway, do you think it's a misunderstanding that women think that you are a player because you're light skinned.
Yes, it really is. It really is. Like, yo, I promise you, man. Like, yo, I am like the guy that gets played out the most.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, for real, for real. Like, it be certain girls that I be feeling.
Yeah.
They do not give me the time of day. Okay? It be plenty of females who I would slide in their DM, and I am honest. Like, I would slide in your DM with no hesitation, okay? Because I have to let you know in some type of way, form, or fashion I'm feeling you. But I will be a gentleman about it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Still don't get the time of day, okay? Like, it even gets so far as where I may even get the number, and whether or not if I have it saved or not, doesn't fucking matter. If I would text you every morning, you know what I'm saying, and I don't get nothing, you know what I'm saying, in a certain period of time, like nothing consistent, you feel me? Like,
she's dealing with somebody else.
I get played all the time, people. Like, yo, I don't have anybody. I don't have anybody. I get played, and I'm light skinned. Like, yo, it's hard for me, okay? I don't know why it's hard for me.
Well, maybe you need to go to the tanning bed. Have you ever thought about some different options?
Nah. I like how I look. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm damn handsome. You feel me? And I know, like, I'm not ugly. You feel me? Like, it be motherfucking niggas that look like Chief Keef.
Yeah.
No disrespect. It be getting like all the motherfucking females. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
I mean, come on. It's Money. Like, come on, that's it. Like,
but not even that. It's like on a regular day basis. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
I don't know. Maybe it's because, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe because, you know, the right one is waiting for you. Maybe it's not meant for you to go through all the hoes. Do you want hoes? Is that what you want?
No, I mean, to be honest with you, I've always been a relationship kind of guy.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's just now I don't want to jump into a relationship and it's bullshit. You feel me? Like if I really like I have my eyes set on a particular person. You feel me? But until that particular person realizes that, hey, like it or not, I'm the best nigga you got. You know what I'm saying? I'm a motherfucker all about the Benjamin shit. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, test my options. You feel me? I'm gonna just enjoy the single life as best as I can. Even though I get played like a motherfucker. Hey, I may catch a nut, you know what I'm saying, somewhere between there, cool. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, like I like being in a relationship. Like I like, you know what I'm saying, being tied on to one girl. I mean, one girl truthfully is all you need. And if she happen to like females and you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
So
Please
that's a 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly. That's all I need. I need to be Lou Will out here. You know what I'm saying? Even if not, I just need one at the end of the day.
Well, I don't know. Like, I heard Tinder's pretty good. So.
I tried Tinder and it didn't work. And POF is so descriptive. Like, whoever made POF, like, why do we have to put our entire life on
I don't
there
like how it's called Plenty of
profile?
Fish. Like, why is it called it? Like, why couldn't it be called Plenty of Flowers or plenty of, you know what I'm saying? Like, Plenty of Fish. It just sounds like a bunch of STDs and creepy ass people. Yes. Like, I'm so serious. It was just like when my ex told me he met his girlfriend on Plenty of Fish, I was just like, ugh, nigga, I hope you went to the club. But anyway, but yeah, I mean, relationships are for real. Like, oh, I have a membership on Plenty of Fish. What the fuck does that sound like? I mean, I guess it sounds better than Backpage.
Yeah.
You been on Backpage before?
No.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, shit, we had to stop the show and be like, alright, well. Yeah, we're going
You know what? Guilty pleasure, fuck it, because it is my birthday. You know those things. You know the calling lines and shit.
They be on the back of like the magazines and shit.
They'll be on the TV.
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
On the hotlines and shit. I've been calling those plenty of times.
And talking about what?
I don't even know. Like I was a teenager back in the day when I was doing this shit too. Like this shit. Yo, I was just curious, man. I was fucking curious.
I don't like anything that teases you. I don't really like. I like strip clubs, but it's a tease. I don't like porn. It's a tease. Like I just like the real thing. Like I hate tease. I hate
Pornhub.com is my most visited site.
I mean, yeah, this shit give me vibes.
I go on my Safari on my cell phone and be like Pornhub. As soon as I hit www.
Don't you hate it when you watch it on your phone and somebody fucking calls you in the middle of like your moment? I hate when that shit happen. I swear to God.
And I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't know. Like I'm just weird. Like I always turn the fucking volume down when I'm watching porn. Like always.
No, I like to turn it up. It adds for the thrill.
I can't. I can't. Even in my own apartment complex, I don't want it to seem like, yo, like, this nigga got tons of bitches walking in and out this motherfucker. I got this shit blasted loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, my neighbor might hear this shit. Like, they be like, what the fuck is going on in there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I watch porn like any time of the day. Like, I don't give a fuck. If I'm in that moment, I will watch that shit. If it's 3:16 p.m. and I feel like, yo, like, I just gotta watch me something, I will watch some motherfucking porn. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I can't be having motherfucking neighbors. They don't just fucking
sometimes it's like a hard ass urge. Like, it's just like, oh my god, like, I have to do it right now.
You got to.
That shit is so funny. Oh shit, this shit is so funny. It's not funny when your parents catch you doing it.
Oh, yo.
Oh,
There's
God.
been many times they call me butt ass nigga on the day.
Oh my god.
I'm like, yo, do you believe in privacy? Shit.
Well, nigga, you should have locked the goddamn door.
Hey,
put
man,
a rubber
I
band on the door or something. Let somebody know that you get down.
Put my own self to sleep, goddamn.
Oh,
shit. For real.
My best friend said that her and her boyfriend, the last time they had sex was Tuesday, and she said that he was like, okay, that's going to be the last time until we get married. Or until he wants to wait until marriage, not necessarily like them getting married. Yeah, he said that.
Oh, no,
and I was like, oh, that's so cute.
No, it's not.
What color vibrator do you want? Like, damn, like, shit, because that's what you're going to be.
Yeah, that's when I'd be like, you know what, maybe this relationship wasn't meant to be at all.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what? Hey, sex ain't everything for real. Sex ain't, it shouldn't be the base of the relationship.
It shouldn't.
But, you know, you just saying that because you want it.
Yeah.
But, you know.
That's like subjects and restrictions may apply whenever you get like a cell phone plan and shit.
Yeah.
And a little asterisk and shit, you can't read it.
Yeah.
And then when you be looking at your bill and shit, should be all fucked up.
Yeah.
With a cuss them out, like, oh no, I fuck this shit, I'm about to leave. Yeah, same situation, same scenario.
What?
You need the sex, man. You need it.
Alright, man. We better get into another music break. RoRo the Model just walked in. Yo, we about to get into his Faded Radio show. Shout out Inside the Industry TV. Make sure you catch us all the A3C events. We about to get to a quick music break. 404-334-0380 is the number.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna even do this shit. I don't even give a fuck. For all my ladies out there, since this is my birthday, man, I don't care. This is how I'm feeling. You're gonna have to rock with it, okay? You're gonna have to rock with it. Somebody meet me at Josephine's tonight and take me home with them. We can do this real quick. It's all the unique ready.
The model on the building. Thank
I'm
you
here,
so
finally.
much for coming. I know, girl. We know that traffic. Atlanta traffic ain't no joke.
It's so sad. And I'm like, just, 14 miles away? If that?
Yeah.
And it took like an hour.
And you from Atlanta though?
I am. So
I'm
bobbing and weaving when I in the traffic. I don't sit in traffic. I go in and out.
Yeah. So you knew it before everybody started moving here. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, it took only 10 minutes to get everywhere.
Man, what I'm trying to tell you, like I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be there in 15 minutes. You get there literally in 15 minutes. Now it's like, it's traffic.
Yeah.
I miss those days. Can we have it back? Like, can y'all stop moving here? I'm just playing. Y'all can move here. It's cool.
Nah, we full. And I say this when I'm from out of state, but shit, I'm the last one.
Right.
I'm the last
She
number.
get a pass. After her, nobody else.
Right. So tell everybody where we can follow you at.
Oh, yeah. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's all the same. One username, RoRoTheModel13. That's RoRoTheModel13.
And so, of course, we had announced you on the show earlier, and she was on my current situation on Central TV.
Yeah.
So, of course, I want to start asking about that, but before that, I want to kind of get into your background. So, you're from Atlanta.
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you been modeling?
Well, modeling off and on when I was 13. Then I took a little break because I also danced. I'm like a hip hop and jazz and ballet dancer. So I started tweaking into that. And then I got back into it once my dad passed away in 2013. So that's when I got back heavy into the modeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what made you want to start?
Just in general.
Yeah.
My mom.
Yeah.
Because she started watching, that's when America's Next Top Model first came out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so she was like, oh yeah, you going to be on there? You going to be with Tyra? But you know, when I got old enough, because I was just like 13, 14 when she first came out with that show.
Yeah.
So yeah, my mom pushing me to do it. Yeah, and everyone was like, you tall, you have long legs, you should model or do Victoria's Secret. But I'm like, I'm not even tall enough to even do Victoria's Secret, but I did it, yeah.
How tall are you? What, you been Victoria's Secret?
No, with Victoria's Secret, you have to be at least 5'9", and that's the minimum.
How tall are you?
I'm just 5'7.5". I'm nothing but legs.
Damn, girl. Maybe because I'm so short, because To me, I
Yeah,
was just
and
like,
I
yeah,
had on
she's
these
6
heels.
foot.
Yeah, and I
You
was
seem
like
like a
6, 7
stallion when
inch.
she walked in.
I know. Maybe because we're short. We're midgets.
5'6" and some change. I'll take that.
Oh no, I'm just 5'7" and a half.
Yes, Jesus.
Whatever.
Yes. Happy birthday to
Long
me.
legs. Oh,
Take
really?
it.
It's your birthday.
Yes.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, he on the Hennessy right now.
Yes. Oh Lord. Oh, I see.
And like your boyfriend, I was playing.
So, and you're also an actress as well.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
Well, I just dipped into it because one of my best friends and director, Brandon, he actually seen something in me because I'm so animated. Well, everybody says I'm animated. I'm just being me, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
But he wanted me to try out for this lead role, and he was like, "I think you're perfect for it and whatnot." And I told him no, like so many times.
Why?
Because I never act and I never took any classes, so I'm like, I don't know what to do. You know, I'm just me, so
Yeah.
I just do me. But he told me to try out for it, so I did a little monologue for him and whatnot, and then I was like, okay, well, let's try it. I was like, now don't get mad at me if I don't, put out there what you want me to do or whatnot.
Yeah.
But everybody was so surprised, and they just kept asking, like, did she act? And did she have some type of, training? I'm like, no. This is I'm doing it as I'm just remembering my lines, and I'm just pushing it out there. Like, the only thing I ever did acting-wise in school was what? The African play. And I
Yeah.
had my little paragraph to memorize, and that's it. What else?
Did you have to have an African accent?
No, I was Madam C.J. Walker.
Oh,
For
okay.
the, what was that? Black History Month, not African play. Black History Month.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like Madam C.J. Walker. But that's it.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say I was sitting
Oh,
there
no,
like,
I didn't do like,
yeah.
Kumbaya, all
Yeah,
that good stuff.
kumbaya.
Yeah.
We're going to the, we're going to do, we're going to be your man.
Teach me.
Yeah. See, I can't do that shit. I be fooling white people all the time. I was like, every time they ask me, oh, where you from? I'm like, Africa. Yeah, like, I do. I'm like, Africa.
It is you. I
Yeah,
can't
right,
believe
yeah.
Space ass.
You know that Dominican America? That was about my
That's
family.
good.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not African.
Well, African American.
Oh, okay.
Salute.
So I guess.
Right.
What's
Right.
up?
Hey, shit, my people
I
came
know
on the
what's
boat,
up.
honey, but we're
I know
still here.
Something about that melanin, Jesus.
I know, right? Yes, Melanie. She got a lot of melon too. I love it.
Yeah, so speaking of that, so how did you end up on the current situation? For those who don't know about the show, tell us about it.
Okay. Well, first how I got on the show is that I was on the phone with my best friend, and we always was on the phone for like a long time. So I'm always online looking for different castings and auditions and whatnot. And I just came across this for this particular show, and I was like, man, it's probably one of these little side shows that be on Craigslist, and they can have you come in there like dressed naked or come in there naked, and we'll pay you. But I was like, no, let me see. But it had a list of different situations on there, but the one for me in particular, it wasn't on that list. So something just told me, go ahead, just put it out there. And if they don't choose you, I mean, what the heck? You don't put in for a lot of, stuff and never got called back before. So I just put it in anyways. And before you know it, I did that. And then maybe a couple of weeks after that, when I saw it, they gave me a call. And it was like, hey, we liked your story. We want to put you on the show. And I was like, stop playing. Like, let me check my email again. And I'm on the phone with who? Like, yeah.
Where were you at when you read that email?
Oh, at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, looking like, because I'm always on my phone looking at my emails, like, okay, what came through? Who want me to do this today? And then,
Yeah.
and so forth. And I seen that, I was like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Stop playing. I'm like, okay, let me see how it goes. They said they're going to give me a call. I did, like, tele-interviews with them, like, different producers and stuff for the show. And then they chose me, and I was like, man, this is a blessing in disguise.
So what were they asking you in the interviews?
Basically getting to depth, like for my situation, if you all do not know, is basically I hate my blemishes, so I dealt with, wearing makeup all the time to cover those blemishes. So basically they wanted to get into like, how did this affect your life, why is this such a big deal for you, and then of course with you modeling and so forth, how do you deal with that, and just stuff like that. Yeah,
So how do you deal with that?
Well again, covering it up with makeup, so that's my little scapegoat at that time. And to be honest, it used to be hard because a lot of castings, especially when you're doing modeling, the first thing they want is clear face a lot of times. And if you don't have clear face, you already, cast it out. So it's like, oh, I don't even need to come to this because clear as day says clear face.
Mhm.
So, and then dealing with MUAs, a lot of MUAs, or the makeup artists, for people who don't know what MUA is.
Yeah.
But makeup artists, they don't know how to, do or, complete a person's face that has blemishes. They don't really know how to cover it up, so you still can see the blemish, and you got makeup on your face, and you're looking like a clown pretty much,
Yeah.
and so forth. So, just dealing with that, it hindered a lot of opportunities for me in particular, because my skin wasn't clear all the way. So, that was a big part in the modeling industry for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, were you nervous to start filming like the first day and tell your story and to reveal this? Because that's, because I feel like that's something that you don't necessarily like tell a lot of people, especially as women, and we all have our thing. Like, you know what I mean? I used to be insecure about my Tyra.
Really?
Yeah.
I got a little one too though.
No. Mine's a 6 head. I know that shit, but it's fine. Like, you have to sometimes grow to accept yourself and realize that you still are, the shit. Yeah. But I feel like when I was watching it, at first I didn't expect it to be like that. Yeah. But because there was another girl on there who's an artist, and then she was homeless,
right?
And and the other girl, she was a professional, or she's trying to be a professional wrestler and a lawyer, but she's getting engaged to somebody 23, and she's like, that's crazy. So like filming, what were you nervous, or how were you feeling?
Yeah, well, in my head, I didn't even expect for the show to even turn out like how it did. Like, as the show is going, like, what you guys saw, they, like, threw loops at me. Like, I didn't know, like, they like, hey, we're going to do this today. And I'm like, oh, man, are you serious? But I was really, really nervous when they actually got to the part where it's like, okay, we need to film you with no makeup on. Like, this is one of your days you have to do it. And I'm like, oh, man, because in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to tell my story, but I'm still full face beat. But I'm just going to tell you my story, how I dealt with it, and so forth. But I never clicked in my head, like, okay, I actually do have to wash this makeup off and show people, like, know, what I'm really going through. So at first, I contemplated, like, a long time. I was going to tell them no. I was like, you know what, this is not for me. I'm sorry for wasting y'all's time. But I don't think I can do this. But I just sat there and I kind of did a little prayer to myself. I'm like, okay, well, I got chosen first off because I know a million people, because everybody's putting in for something. So I know a million people put in for this role to be on this show. Let alone if I can speak about it, maybe I can help someone out there who can also finally get comfortable with their skin. Because I mean, I'm 29 years old and I'm just now getting comfortable,
right.
And I'm not even all the way there. I'm just now to the point I can step out the house and don't have to have makeup on,
right,
and whatnot. So I just knew my story would at least help someone that is also in the same predicament as me. And with this show, I mean, I got a lot of emails, people writing and commenting that actually do deal with this. I'm like, man, I'm not by myself, with this. So if it wasn't for the show, it wouldn't have put me to this place where I'm at now, where I can finally really accept myself. Because I never had any other issues with it. My biggest issue was that I just hated my skin, because we live in a world, and also Atlanta itself, where looks, what you have on, what you drive in, is like a big, big thing. Like, people go poor, or is poor, just trying to live up this lifestyle to please other people. So with that, I was like, man, you know what? Let me just speak about my situation, and then if it helps someone, that's great. I know I didn't make a mistake and continue to do this. So I'm happy that I did though.
I got a two-part question.
What?
I really got a two-part question because I really want to know. Like,
I feel like something brewing inside your
right.
Like,
no, because I really want to get into it, because I know it was a time that you like wanted to, cover your face with makeup and stuff like that. And I just really want to know, like, was it like, were there people, I guess, in your circle, or would just come up to you on a daily basis, like, yo, like, you don't need all that makeup, you know what I'm saying? Or has it been like a relationship where, somebody or where your partner would tell you that, you don't need all that makeup, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah.
If people would tell you that, like, would you like get offended by that? Not offended, but would you just like get like irritated by that when people say that?
sometimes, like, are you saying like before I even did the show?
Yeah, before you even did the show.
Yeah. And a lot of times it's like, man, you don't need all that makeup, or a lot of people like, well, I'm glad I don't have to wear a lot of makeup. I can just walk out the house, put a little mascara on, and then that's it. So to me, it did bother me because I'm like, man, you don't know, like they don't know, how I am or what I deal with. So in my head, I'm like, man, like I wish I can just have the confidence just to go out and do what you do, or not put a whole bunch of makeup on just to cover what I got going on. So yeah, a lot of times it was irritating. Sometimes I didn't want to hear it, or if I knew I was going out and I know it takes a long process for me to get all that together, like I would be like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay in because I don't even feel like going through that. It's like a job in itself, just trying to cover that up. So yeah, it was irritating a lot actually.
And I was asking that to follow up with this question because you just alluded to it, as far as like the whole platform with the show, period. You know what I'm saying, and being able to be the voice for somebody who may, look to you and be like, you know what, like, maybe with her, like, going through what she's going through in this show, like, teaches me something, like, how much does it relieve you, you know what I'm saying, to where people, like, come up to you and, like, give you their testimonies, too, like, I know it's gotta be some type of relief to, you know what I'm saying, just draw you back to, like, yo, like, people been telling me this, like, from day one, you know what I'm saying, and now, like, that people are coming up to me and telling me, like, it's a testimony, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know, like.
Oh my God, yes, it's like a whole bunch of bricks actually off my shoulder. For once, like I can actually say I feel great at this point.
Right.
Because it did, take a toll. It actually took a toll over my whole life just dealing with it and trying to, put up this facade for people. So when the show did come and people started seeing it, like, man, you didn't even need, like, there's nothing wrong with your face. And to finally hear that, I know people's like, well, you shouldn't care what people think or, people's opinions about, but it's easier said than done because clearly we all have insecurity, so we care about what people really say or think about us. But to know that people just gave me that feedback and it was so positive, more than negative, then that was like, okay, you know what, I must have been tripping all these years, like, what I see in the mirror, it's not as bad as people perceive, and, see what they saw. So I was like, okay, let me take a step back and re-look at myself in the mirror again and just kind of rethink, okay, is this really, like, are you really going to let this take over your life? Because you have so much other things to worry about than people seeing the freaking blemish on your face or whatnot. And overall, you're, a good-hearted person. Like, if you're a good person, people will see that beauty. It'll exude out anyways, regardless. So, but people just now is still doing it to this day, saying that it really makes me feel good. And they don't know it really helps me out to really, get out there and just feel better about myself. So, yeah, it does.
Do you think you would have revealed your face, or your bare face, if it wasn't for the show?
No. I would sit up here, I'd be lying if I sat up here and said, yeah, I would have just up in one day and be like, okay, I'm just going to come outside with no makeup on. No. If it wasn't for the show, I would never have done it. I probably, as I got older, and makeup started running through little wrinkles and stuff, and like, oh man, I can't cover this stuff up no more, I'm looking like a clown. But other than that, if it wasn't for the show, no, I would never have gotten to that point to do that.
Yeah.
I'll still be in the same place.
And so I know, so your boo was on the show as well.
Yeah.
So.
Deary. And not D-E-R-R-Y. I'm just country.
Is it Deary?
Deary.
So, was that the first time that he seen you with no makeup on?
On the show? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
So, okay, so listen, like, but I feel you though, I feel you, because I used to be like, when I started getting addicted to eyelashes.
Oh yeah.
And it's over, like, it's crack, it's worse than crack, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
It is.
So, it got to a point where it was so bad, I was talking to this dude, we was talking for a couple months, and I spent the night over there. I always made sure I brought my eyelash glue in my bag.
There was one time you forgot, didn't
Right, I did, and I realized because I woke up, and I always used to, like, wake up early, so you know what I'm saying? I feel like every girl's done that, especially if it's the first time you sleep over at that dude's house. You always like try to wake up early, you go to the bathroom. I can't find my glue. I'm panicking. I'm just like, shit, I want to go home now. I ain't got a car. I'm a freshman. He's 24 years old. You know what I mean? He got his own crib. What do you want to do with an eyelashless girl? Eyelashless. So, girl, when I tell you, I took some some school glue. I found some school glue.
Oh, girl.
That I know. I realized that didn't work. Then I took some super glue.
Oh,
Girl, I'm telling you. Yeah.
oh man.
Put it on the eyelash. Let it dry for a real quick second. Put it on there. Girl, when I tell you my eye was stinging so fucking bad.
How did you get it off?
Like, girl, I pulled it. I had to yank it off.
Oh.
I had to yank it off when I got home.
It's terrible, chick.
Right. I know. So we sitting
It's
going to
terrible.
a diner and I have this red ass eye and it's like
Right.
eyelashes barely hanging on and shit. All because I'm insecure and I could have just took them shits off and been on my way.
Okay, you know, whatever. But no, I've done that. Like, I used to have, I don't carry it with me no more, but I used to have like a makeup bag. It used to be packed up with like my foundation,
Yeah.
eyeliner, like all that. So before he even really get up,
Yeah.
I'll go to like, oh, I'm going to the restroom real quick. Take my little pink bag.
Yeah.
And just do everything. Like, I have a little liquid foundation, like a little stick.
Yeah.
And just start tapping, make sure I got everything taken care of. I know he was like, yeah, like, did you just wake up like this? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Not really, but yeah.
So would you go to pool parties?
Yeah, well, I always went to pool parties.
So
I
did
just
you-
never got all the way in there. Like, if I did get wet, like, my makeup never came off with it.
Oh, I didn't know which one
Yeah.
you using, but
Yeah,
yeah,
man, I have to tell you, I got like a pro over these couple of years. Not even
Yeah.
a couple, like maybe. I started doing, really getting into makeup maybe 5 years ago in college.
yeah,
A little bit, like, right out of college, yeah.
yeah. And you actually have your own lip gloss line.
Yeah, Le J Cosmetics is coming out really, really soon. Actually, looking at, if not by December of this year, most definitely January of 2017,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Where can we get it at?
Oh, right now it's gonna be online. It's still in the process. We getting everything, like all the websites. We still working on that right now.
Yeah.
So it'll be definitely online, but we'll be doing a lot of functions, little seminars, so you can get free samples. So we're not like getting everybody like, oh, just pay for it right then and there. No, we want you to
Yeah.
try it out. So we're gonna give people samples. We're gonna have little sessions and whatnot. Try it out. Let them know what you think, and then from there on, you do your thing.
Yeah.
I believe in my product, so I don't feel like I have to like, tell you like, hey, you better get this, and if you don't get it, you're missing out. Like, no, if you feel it and it's in your heart, you want to do it, of course. But it's gonna be a good product.
What's different between yours and other lipstick line or lip gloss lines?
Well, I can say, because of course, if you got lipstick on too,
Mhm.
a lot of lipsticks is not hydrated enough. So
Hell yeah.
you'll have a popping lip, then before you know, you're like, sorry, what, like what is this? Is this skin lifting up on my lip? Like, cause your lip dry as hell.
Yeah, spooky lips.
Right. And a lot of makeup, especially these expensive ones, that everybody feel like they have to have, and I wear all of them.
Mhm.
So they don't have that hydration. So we're gonna definitely have products and ingredients that's gonna make sure that your lip stays moist
Mhm.
the whole time you have it on. So you wipe that bad boy off.
Yeah.
That right there is our big key against our competitors for sure.
Yeah.
Even MAC. I wear all MAC, my lip be chapped after an hour. Some stain your lips, and you won't have to worry about that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh
it's really
no,
pretty
I'm
dope.
excited.
Yeah.
And I love your challenge on Instagram.
Thank you.
the,
Beauty and the Beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
That's
two times. What made you
Yeah.
start that?
Before the show started, I was talking with some of the producers and whatnot, and of course they wanted to find the knickknacks and whatnot to engage with the audience and so forth. So I was like, you know what? Why don't we do something where women can show your face plain, how you wake up normally, and then of course show what you have in the big face. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, that'd be a good idea. So I put that there, like, we loved it.
Yeah.
Like, I know you do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how that came about, and then we came with the beauty and the beat. Yeah. So it's a natural face versus beauty.
Yeah,
Beat
man.
face, yeah. So I love it, and I was so surprised that people even participated in it, because I'm like, man, like, I'm looking dumb as heck, like, putting my stuff out there. But I'm like, it's cool, if I get one person's good enough for me. But a lot of people went out and they actually participated in the challenge. Like, that was so awesome. I was like, oh my God, like, you guys did this for me.
Yeah.
And not for yourself. Like, let people know, like, you still can look good without makeup on. This is how I am.
That's love.
Yeah.
And, you
Yeah.
can still be
That's
accepted and
love.
still look good without
Yeah.
makeup on. So, yeah, I was just
Yeah.
happy about that. So,
And so where can they follow you at again?
oh, yes. On Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, it is RoRoTheModel13. Again, RoRoTheModel13. Yeah.
Hey y'all, that's what it is, man. It's
Yeah.
made a radio show. But before we leave, I want to get into. I just want to ask you one last question. This is
Yeah.
your question of the day,
Uh-oh.
and I just feel like it goes perfect with this whole topic.
Uh-oh.
But so the question of the day is, what are you and who are you?
Ooh, what are you? Oh man, what am I? Ooh, well no. What am I? I am a woman who is still learning to accept herself. Even at the age that I am, I know I can always grow, and I will never put a stop sign to be able to do that. Because even though people like at a certain age you should be mature, you should be wherever you're at right now. But I'm like, no, I don't think you can never not have that platform to be able to grow as a person. And that's what I am. Who I am. Who I am is this loving, beautiful, vibrant person. I'm not this, how they want to call it, sedity.
Hollywood.
Yeah, like Hollywood. Like I am never that. Like one thing about me, everybody like, oh yeah, you're gonna give a show, you gonna act brand new. Like
I was nervous you would be. I was prepared for it. Yeah, I was prepared for it. I was like, okay. I hope these conditions are okay. I hope you don't like there's not enough lights in here.
I am not. I'm far from bougie. I'm like one of the real people. Like even with my group of model friends and whoever I might be out with, like I say out of all of them, no shade to none of my friends. I love y'all too, but I'm like the realest one. Like I'm all about having fun. I'm like, hey, music on, I'm gonna be dancing. I'm not gonna be sitting there like, oh my god, on my phone, like who's gonna take
More
me?
turn up, less Snapchat.
Yeah, exactly. I turn
up.
So I'm the same person that I was years ago. I'm still that same person now. I don't act brand new. People come up to me, I still speak. Even on Instagram or my social media, if you email me, I email back, I write back, I comment back, all of that. So I've never been that person before then, and I'm not gonna be that person now. Because one thing about me, I'm always humble. Yeah. And for things that happen in my life, I take it as a blessing. So I don't regret anything that happens, because if the door open, it's because God put that platform for me. So I don't understand why people, get on their high horse sometimes and forget where they come from. I'm like, just as much as you went up, you can come back down in a heartbeat. I've been there before, so I take it out. It's a humbling thing, and I'm just blessed overall. Everything, so my attitude, who I am, will never change. If you have a problem with me, it's because of the personal reasons, not because of me. If it is a problem, I'm gonna try to address it anyways. And from there on, if it's still a problem, that's you. It's not me. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Yes, I want to shout out everybody who's been supporting me day one and my new supporters. I love you guys. Keep writing, commenting, all that good stuff. Keep doing that because I love it. I look forward to it every day. Of course, my mom, Dukes, my sister, Pooh, my Boo Berry, hey babe, and Brandon, who is my best friend and director. Make sure y'all look out for his shows. He has a play. Well, it's actually, I would say, like monologues of black men, based off of Black Lives Matter. Is Let Go My Ego. He has a show coming to Atlanta. It is either, if I'm correct, don't kill me, Brandon, is this week, or if not, next week for sure. So definitely go out to that. Let's see, all my friends, Brittany, everybody. I can't think of everybody's name right now because we pressed for time, so I don't want to be going down a whole list of posts. But y'all know who y'all are. People who support me definitely day one and still do. This is all for y'all, and I love you guys.
Amen. That's what it is. Thank you so much, RoRo the model, for coming. Thank you so much, Ian the DJ, for volunteering to DJ on his birthday.
Happy birthday! And shout out to BET, all y'all. Thank you for the opportunity, Centric, and my field production crew. All you guys, I love y'all, and thank you for sticking out with me this whole episode, this whole season. I really appreciate y'all. Just put that out there real quick. Sorry about that. Happy birthday, boo!
Thank you.
Alright, see you. Let's get into ones and twos. Make sure y'all tune in every Thursday at 5 to 7 to Spade Radio Show with your favorite homegirl, Chief. What's happening?